If you're an attorney, there's one tactic that is materially more effective than all other forms of digital marketing. That tactic is SEO. Now, if you're a seasoned lawyer, you may have had bad experiences with SEO agencies. That's because the industry is rife with self-proclaimed experts, below-board operators, and general SEO companies experimenting with Attorney SEO on your dime. I've learned a lot from managing millions in paid media on Google Ads and social media platforms for premier law firms. I've also learned a ton from ranking countless law firm sites in highly competitive US markets. When I reflect back on all of our campaigns and statistics, the data shows me that when SEO is done properly, it is the undisputed champion. My goal with this video is to help you create the ideal SEO plan for your law firm. Execute the plan in-house or discuss the plan with your current or future agency partner. You will also know exactly how to interview a legal SEO agency. And whatever you do not hire an agency that works in multiple niches. Their employees are toggling between campaigns in different industries, and this prohibits them from understanding all of the nitty-gritty details of Lawyer SEO. Make sure you hire an agency that only works with law firms and can demonstrate their previous successes. To further emphasize the importance of SEO for your firm, I'd like to briefly compare SEO to other marketing mediums. While I advocate for Google Ads campaigns, the model requires you to increase your budget in order to increase traffic, conversions, and ultimately new cases. SEO, on the other hand, can produce an increasing amount of traffic, conversions, and cases while the budget remains the same. A good plan will continually increase organic traffic quarter over quarter. That means over time, you can 10x traffic while the budget remains the same. That is just not the case for Google Ads or paid social media campaigns. Organic social, like building a brand on TikTok or Instagram, can be effective, but it will take thousands of hours of your personal time. Time you probably do not have to spare. All right, let's dive into your Attorney SEO plan. The first part of the plan I'm going to share is the most overlooked tactic. I see even well-reputed agencies and competent SEO professionals overlook this step. This is typically because they have pre-designed SEO plans they are looking to apply to all new clients. That approach will not work for your law firm, especially in competitive markets. I'm talking about competitive analysis. In order to craft a winning strategy, you need to know certain information about competing firms taking up valuable space on the search engine results page. Start with a simple list of who is ranking in maps and traditional organic for core keywords you want to rank for. And then take a look at a few data points like, what is their domain authority? What is the page authority of core practice area pages? How many referring domains or unique backlinks do they have? At what rate are they acquiring new quality links? How many per month? Review their sitemap to see what content they have produced. How many new pieces of quality content are they producing each month? How many reviews do they have on Google and legal directories? Review their contact to look for gaps that you can address in your practice area pages and blog articles. You can use the list I gave you to review your competition and make decisions about your SEO plan, like how many links you need to build each month, goals for how many reviews you need, or quantity of content you need to produce. Once you've done the analysis, you can categorize your SEO plan into 6 categories. Let's start with the first category, which is local SEO. Local SEO is all the best practices associated with ranking #1 in Google Maps, which is a massive moneymaker for law firms. You are going to want to start by optimizing your Google Profile Manager. I have a whole video dedicated to optimizing your profile, but here I have listed the most important parts. Ensure the category is correct, like personal injury attorney. Avoid generic categories like law firm. Add geographic service areas. These are the main cities and zip codes you target. Make sure the hours of operations are accurate and match your website and other directories. Use a tracking phone number for your primary number. I recommend CallRail for call tracking. Use your main line for the additional phone number to ensure your name, address, and phone number is accurate and consistent across all citations. For the website URL, use a URL parameter so you can measure traffic from Maps and Google Ads effectively. Build out all of your services and add keyword-rich descriptions. Your services are your specific practice areas like car, truck, motorcycle accidents if you're a PI attorney. Add products with pictures. These are also your practice areas, just a different way to display them. Add attributes like veteran-owned, wheelchair-accessible entrance, or online appointments available. Add a keyword-rich business description that utilizes the full character count. Respond to every single review your business has attracted. Also, create an internal process to attract new reviews every single time you close a file. Enable call history in order to review phone calls made from the profile. Enable messaging to allow prospective clients to send you a message on your profile. Add photos and videos to your profile. Launch the Google website to serve as another citation. Add commonly asked questions to the questions and answers section and answer them. You should do this periodically. Post to your profile with new content 2 to 3 times a week. In regards to ongoing optimizations, make sure to update products and services when necessary. Post a few times a week, consistently attract new reviews, and make sure to respond to those reviews. And lastly, routinely update the Q&A section. Okay, let's move on to big legal directories. Again, do a search for a few core keywords and see what large platforms are ranking. You'll probably see Avvo, FindLaw, or Expertise.com. Identify the platforms that are ranking and optimize your profiles on those platforms. Also, direct clients to leave you reviews on those platforms. The idea here is that a client does a relevant search, clicks on one of the directory links, finds your profile, and contacts you. Okay, I'm going to let you in on an SEO secret. Most of the agencies out there are not doing enough for citations. If you're an attorney, you need to go above and beyond when it comes to SEO. It's definitely the Grant Cardone 10x mentality. Signing up for Yext and checking citation off the list is not going to cut it. For example, we use several different technologies to ensure our clients have substantially more citations than their local competitors. I'm not listing them here since we update our tech stack from time to time to stay current, and I would like this video to be evergreen. We also build dozens of legal citations by hand that cannot be accessed through any technology, and you should do the same. If you're looking to do good in your local community while also ranking better locally, then sponsorships are the right move for you. Simply curate a list of local organizations that had set financial sponsorships and list their sponsors on their website and make a donation. You have now helped a community-based organization while creatively acquiring a local link that your competitors probably do not have. If you're like the law firms we represent, you probably also want to rank in cities where you do not have a physical location. I understand continuing to open satellite offices can be financially prohibitive. That is where location pages come into play. Simply combine a practice area with a location and create a new page on your website. Do not duplicate an existing page. The copy needs to be unique, create value for the prospective client. So be sure to include local stats and articulate why you are properly positioned to help clients in that particular city. We'll talk about links later, but your location pages will need quality backlinks in order to rank. So be careful in the scale you build them because each will require a link building budget. The exception would be really soft markets across the US. The next category is your website. Your site design is often left out of the SEO conversation, but I'm here to tell you that the highest impact SEO campaigns are tied to beautifully designed websites. Think of SEO as a 1-2 punch. First, you need quality organic traffic. Next, you need that traffic to convert. Design, user experience, and conversion rate optimization best practices all play an integral role in whether or not that conversion takes place. So it's decision-making time. If you have some good SEO traffic, but it's not converting, it may be time for a redesign. If your site is just outdated, it also may be time for a redesign. Please do not confuse design with development. Those are two different disciplines. If your designer is also your developer, you do not have the right structure. It can be the same agency, but there should be a designer and a WordPress developer assigned to the project. I mentioned WordPress, so let's quickly cover content management systems. I highly recommend you use WordPress and not another company's proprietary CMS. That setup is a way for them to make it difficult for you to leave their ecosystem. And trust me, it will be painful when it comes to site changes, and they will likely guard hosting and FTP access from you. It's a suboptimal setup. You need to own all of your assets, like your website, your hosting account, your URL, which is your domain. You need to own all of your images, your videos, all of your media, your written content, your social media accounts like Facebook and Instagram, your Google Ads account, everything. These are your assets. Okay, category number 3 is technical SEO. I know I run the risk of putting you to sleep with this topic, but tech SEO is the foundation of a great campaign. Start by making sure your site structure is flat, organized, and simple. Over time, you will likely end up with hundreds of pages on your site. You want to make sure these pages are no more than a few clicks away from one another. You will also want to avoid orphaned pages, which are pages with no internal links pointing to them. Next, you want to ensure your site is fast from both desktop and mobile. While speed is only a small SEO ranking signal, it's huge for the user experience. Your prospective clients will bounce off your site if it loads slow and frustrates them. Work with your developer to ensure the site loads fast and provides a great user experience. More likely than not, your site receives more traffic from mobile than desktop. This means you need to scrutinize all of your pages for mobile and ensure they are mobile optimized. When a site responds to a mobile device, a number of things can happen that negatively impact the user experience. Here are a few common items to look out for. Menu navigation becomes confusing, excess margins are created, unnecessary space between sections, inaccessible call to actions, or at the least hard to find, site widgets ending up in the body of the content, forms in the hero image becoming the first item the user sees. All of the above items can create a poor experience and create the impression of a mismanaged website. We are far past the days of ensuring the site is responsive or responding to different devices. You have to do much more than that to ensure the mobile experience is first class for your users. Here are just a few more tech SEO tips that you need to incorporate into your SEO plan. Make sure your site is secure by implementing an SSL certification. Keep your URL structure consistent and implement redirects if necessary. Utilize Google Search Console and Screaming Frog to ensure search engines can properly crawl and render your website. Make sure you have a valid XML sitemap. Check your site periodically for broken internal links. Broken internal links can make it hard for Googlebot to find and crawl your website's pages. All right, let's move on to category 4, which is on-page SEO. On-page SEO starts with comprehensive keyword research. For every page on your site, you should have documented keyword research. The document should highlight the core keywords and additional keywords you'd like to rank the page for. It should also include speculative metrics like monthly search volume and keyword difficulty scores. From there, you want to export your current on-page SEO elements like title tags, meta descriptions, HTML headers, and alt tags to Excel or Google Sheets. Based on the keyword research, Google Analytics data, and previous experiments, you can start to make decisions about priorities and how you want to make your updates to the site. I do recommend a consistent structure for title tags. Crafting title tags and meta description copy is often a collaborative process. Make sure to use the core keyword at the beginning of your title tag. Also, make sure to use strong conversion copywriting in your meta tag. The SERP for law firm searches is viciously competitive, and you will need every edge to stand out once you are ranking. I'm going to touch on content in the next section, but for on-page SEO, make sure to use your core keyword within the first few sentences of the page. You will also want to use the keyword in an alt tag and an image on the page. All right. The next category is content. I'm going to break down the content on your law firm's website into 3 subcategories: core pages, supplemental pages, and blogs. Your first category is your core pages. This is your homepage, practice area pages, attorney bios, about us, results, testimonials, and the contact us page. These pages are often easily accessible from menu nav and are absolutely essential. You want to rank your homepage and practice area pages, while the other pages mentioned won't rank, but they will help you convert cold traffic into cases. You're going to want to spend a considerable amount of time creating the copy for these pages. Your homepage and practice area pages can drive in searches from bottom of funnel traffic like car accident lawyer, DUI lawyer near me, or family law attorney, so they're integral to the overall success of your SEO efforts. Your second category is your supplemental pages. These pages relate to core practice area pages but target different searches. For PI firms, they might be pages about different types of motor vehicle crashes or specific types of injuries. These pages provide a nearly endless amount of content ideas and provide great opportunities to build out a thoughtful internal linking structure. Your third category is your blog. Blog content should be educational and target the top of funnel searches. For PI, a topic might be average settlement for a concussion from a car accident. For family law, a topic might be how is debt divided in a divorce in Texas. For criminal, a topic might be what is a criminal hate crime in California. A properly managed blog can create a steady amount of new monthly traffic, attract natural links, and increase the overall authority of your site. But the content must be amazing. Here is the process for creating amazing content. Step 1 is research. Keyword research, topic research, curation of existing successful pages, and a review of those pages. Step 2 is creating the outline with explicit instructions to the writer. Make sure to solicit feedback on the outline from your partners and key employees. While the SEO company may nail the outline, your subject matter expertise can be a huge contribution. Step 3 is putting a high-quality writer to work. There may be several iterations until the whole team signs off. Don't rush the process, as the goal is to produce the highest quality content in your market. Step 4 is uploading and optimizing the content. I recommend using custom images and avoiding stock photos when possible. This is a great tactic to ensure your content sets itself apart from competitors. Okay, a quick note on conversion copywriting. While your SEO-oriented copy is imperative, you should also give consideration to copy that compels users to convert. This is often your above-the-fold copy and taglines. Carefully constructed copy in the right sections of your website can have a positive impact on your conversion percentages. The last category is link building. You have probably heard by now that backlinks have been a long-standing top SEO ranking signal. A backlink is simply a link from another website linking to your website. Google interprets backlinks as upvotes to your site in individual content pages. The more votes you have from quality, authoritative, and relevant sites, the more likely your rankings will be positively influenced. Backlinks are easy to understand, but it can be difficult to acquire the right links on an ongoing basis. You want to aim to acquire links from the following categories: authority news sites, authority industry blogs, blogs related to the legal niche, local organizations that you can sponsor. There are dozens of link building tactics, but at a high level, you want to acquire links through relationships with PR companies utilizing tools like Hero, which connects journalists with subject matter experts, and through SEO agencies conducting manual custom outreach. The quantity and quality of links required for your site is determined by how you are currently ranking, the link profiles of your local competition, and the rate they are link building. That is why competitive analysis is so important when crafting your SEO plan. Review your competitors, identify your goals, and craft a link building plan accordingly. Those are the 6 categories I wanted to cover, but I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that you need sound reporting to measure the results of your SEO efforts. There's no need to overthink your SEO reporting. Keep it simple and manage the trend lines and monthly progress. Here are just a few critical items to measure. Execution of the scope of work. There's a good chance you are using an SEO agency, so make sure the monthly reporting details what the agency completed for the month. Charts and graph means nothing if you can't rest assured the scope of work promised was properly executed. Next is quality of work. Once you have confirmed the scope of work was completed, you'll want to review the quality of the work. For example, if new content was produced, make sure to review the quality of the writing, the optimizations, and the content design. Next is keyword rankings. Make sure the correct keywords in the correct locations are being tracked, and then simply review if your rankings are improving quarter over quarter. Next is organic traffic. You want to see if you're receiving new traffic from organic. Make sure the growth is at a rate you are comfortable with when you incorporate the monthly SEO investment. Next is organic conversions. Check out if the traffic from organic is translating into phone calls, live chats, and form submissions. This data should be easy for you to access. You can use tools like Zapier to centralize all of your leads into a CRM or a Google Sheet. Lastly, you'll want to review the amount of conversions that turn into actual clients. From here, you can run a simple ROI analysis. In closing, I hope this video was helpful. I can tell you with confidence that if you review your local competitors and craft a plan with the 6 disciplines of SEO I taught you, it's going to have an impact on your firm. If you successfully dominate your local SEO market for important keywords, you can change the financial future of your law firm. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or visit the Rocket Pilot's website to reach out to me directly. Thank you for listening. If you found this content valuable, I'd appreciate it if you like it, leave a comment, and share the content.